G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we continued our exploration of the settled systems, visiting various star systems, and eventually coming to a star system that had a spaceship that seemed to not be responsive. We couldn't hail it, so we decided to board the ship. It is called the Colander. And upon arriving, as you can see, the ship has a very minimal power. We've seen a few dead bodies. In fact, the very first thing that we came across was a dead person with a slate that sort of said that, well, I guess there's something lurking in this ship, apparently. And that, I guess one of the people decided to lure this thing to essentially let other people escape. So, not entirely sure how successful they managed to achieve that, but anyway, we haven't actually found said thing. And this place is definitely feeling creepy. We have visited creepy places before, but I would say this particular ship takes the cake. We know that research was being done on this ship. Research on what is a very good question. Here's another slate. I told you it'd be worth the risk, Doc. These lab rats didn't notice a thing. My contact was very pleased with the first sample. Since it's currently a juvenile, we'll wait for the creature to grow and send them another sample for analysis. You'll get your cut shortly, and be sure to delete this message. Ooh, okay. Plot thickens. These lab rats didn't notice a thing. Okay. Wait for the creature to grow, and then send them another. Huh. Perhaps maybe the creature grew a little bit too big. I don't know if we're dealing with just one creature or many. There is a hatch here. Creepy. Analysis shows high mutability across all genetic materials, suggests hyper-evolutionary traits could outcompete other native species within a few generations. Now I just need to find the gene that enabled it. Okay, so some kind of gene related or genome related experiments, maybe? Ship lockdown, yeah, we've seen the ship lockdown message before. You know what, guys? I should be using Sense Star stuff here. Ah, yes. Alright, so we do have something here. I feel like we've seen these things before, but I'll address that when we get to it. I have picked up this grenade launcher in the previous episode, just in case we're dealing with something quite large that needs killing quickly. I am a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Hang on. So this gives us +6 carry capacity. I mean, why not? Plus 137 damage resist, sure. And I'll eat this as well. So I guess the option that we have is to go through this hatch. Can we go through here? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're forced to use the hatch. In which case I will. And I'll obviously try my very best to not alert this thing. Oh, I do have a computer here. Let's just take a look at that. Life support status. It is offline. Broadcasting SOS signal. Can't connect to mainframe. Crew vitals. Live crew vitals. Everyone's deceased. Great. Good news. Oh, Lord. I mean, I'm hoping it's just that little thing there. And if that's the case, I'd be pretty happy. I don't know if there's going to be any, like, ship defenses that we might have to deal with. We want to engage this thing. I'm just sort of looking at whether or not we've received some kind of task as a result of boarding the ship. But it doesn't seem that way, to be honest. We do have another way up here. Problem with that, though, is I do want to explore down here before we continue. Okay, it's still further that way. Oh, okay, dead guy. We'll check him out. Alright, and there's actually a way up from here as well. Huh. Okay, maybe there's not really much going on up here. That's fine. Get another hatch opening. Could get us down if we wanted to. I'm gonna go the other way. And yeah, gonna get closer to this thing and we'll try and engage. I don't know, it just seems like a creature that we perhaps have dealt with before. Ooh, okay. There's actually a big open space down there. Well, now that we know that it's sort of trapped in there, I suppose I don't exactly need to, you know, scurry around too much. I'll try and open this door. I don't know if there's like another way in, but... Alright, these two could work. Yeah, it might be a bit of a challenge, this one. Could potentially do that. Or second line. Yeah, third line there. And then the back line could be a bit tricky here. But I think it's probably doable. I just want to get rid of a few of these keys first. Okay. Now, how are we feeling about this? Yep, feeling good. Alright. It is sort of facing our way here. Just gonna try and catch it while it's... Ooh, yeah. Looking the other way. Okay. Okay. Let's use anti-grav. Ow. And let's switch to this. Okay, big reload. Ow. Alright, I guess it's injured or something? Man, this thing is level 85.
There are no more enemies remaining.
Oh, hey, Vasco. I didn't expect Vasco to be here.
I am satisfied to see that you
Jeez, alright.
your most recent sleep
XL069 Interloper. Yee. Alright. Well, that's that. I'm not entirely sure if there's only one, but it seems to have been trying to make like some kind of a nest in this room. Check this out. So I guess that's just opens and closes that door, maybe? Yeah, no idea if there are more of them. do sense star stuff again, just in case. Yeah, okay. Well, we better open it then. We're thinking of going that way to get back. I don't know if this alien was the only thing that we needed to deal with on this ship. I wonder if there's a way to get through there. So yeah, I guess, based on what we've found, in terms of, you know, entry logs and stuff, perhaps maybe this creature was somehow inserted or injected into a lab rat, which was being kept here. Possibly. And this is the result of all of that. Right, let's go down here. We'll check this area out, see if there's anything worthwhile. There definitely seems to be a lot of inaccessible sections. Okay, that's, I think, the shuttle bay or whatever. Loading bay. Gonna see if there's a hatch that I can take to go further down. Yeah, I did see this. I'm just gonna see if I can explore further. Another computer. Let's open the doors. Alright. Well, that wasn't so exciting, was it? Oh, actually, this one opens as well. Yep, so that was definitely worthwhile. Vanguard Space Tactics 3. Increase ship repair speed by 5%. Absolutely. Planet with good potential. Captain, planet XR069 looks promising. Atmosphere's chemical composition leads us to think the kind of species we're looking for might be on it. Set the course to XR069 and we will discuss further details later. Interloper. Captain, we captured the interloper. It's another species from planet XL069. It managed to sneak in the ship and hide in the vents. We locked it up in the spare cell in the lab. Vital parts of the ship have been damaged by it. We have to travel to the closest spaceport ASAP to fix it. Ship lockdown. We've seen that. Right, okay. So it seems like the captain, or maybe people close to the captain, were aware of the situation. I guess they didn't have enough juice to get themselves to an outpost or a spaceport. Inaccessible, apparently. Why? Hang on, have we circled back around? I feel like we have. Yeah, okay, so we managed to open that door, I guess, by checking out that control panel before. Just backtracking a little bit because I feel like I saw something in this area. That led me to believe that there perhaps could have been another you know, vent or something like that that we could open. Maybe this. Yeah, this hatch. Let's see if there's anything interesting up here. Oh, yes. Okay, there's a bit of a cache here, which is nice. This almost feels like you might be able to, like, get through, but it's not the case. Contraband. Okay. Heretic writings. Maybe not. Emergency kit I will take. Yeah, we'll take these. Alright, not bad. I would probably say that that's it for this ship, so I think it's time for us to return. At least we're not returning empty-handed. If I can actually make my way back. Ooh, there's another slate here. It was all so sudden. I don't know what happened. It breached containment and pounced on Alex. There was nothing we could do. It was tearing him to shreds, eating them. Amos and I ran for the lab while it was busy, or we would have been next. God help us. Yeah, I was fully expecting to be more of those things rather than just the one. So, despite all of the creepiness, I just feel like that was slightly a disappointment. Could have been creepier. Could have been more challenging.
If I can help you with anything, just say the word.
Right, just having a look at our weight situation. We're at 273 is the maximum, but that's because we've eaten a whole bunch of stuff that's giving us carry strength. I just want to be aware of that, obviously, because we might need to offload stuff. In fact, maybe it's best if we try to offload stuff right now, and then continue our exploration. Yeah, colander. Interesting. Right, so I think it's time to go maybe to Killer City. Might not be a bad idea. I guess we're gonna have to jump somewhere closer first.
Navigational feedback checks out.
We'll just have a quick look in case there's anything worthwhile here. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, a Killer City. Now there is something that we can do in a Killer City as well, so I might as well, you know, speak to the people that I need to speak to, and perhaps maybe get another side quest or two done, or pick up a new task, or whatever it's going to be. Okay, so let's just sell whatever we can here. We do have a Nova Blast disruptor, don't we? But this one seems a lot better, so I'm gonna actually slot this one in. Yeah, let's just sell it. I know we're not making as much money, but... And as I said, we'll slot that in. Shattered Shock, I think we can probably get rid of this. Or do we want to keep it? This is actually a little bit better than our refined Old Earth pistol. Maybe I should actually switch to it.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown.
Okay, might be able to sell some more stuff to this guy.
Everyone needs. Take a gander.
And yeah, we'll get rid of this, I think. Good. I think we can get rid of some mines as well. Okay, I think that should do it. And yeah, so the task that we have is, I think this is either or. So we talked to Davis Wilson, that really angry guy who is sort of wanting to stick to the old ways, or Keone Alpin, who's trying to research the Ashta to try and make the defense work a little bit easier. I think we'll definitely have a chat with Keone.
Keep it moving.
I'm all for improvements, working smarter, not harder. Let me switch out to personal atmosphere.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
I have no idea which one's which, so I'm just hoping for the best that we're actually reaching Keone here. No, that's not the right person. Let's come back down here. Keone.
Would someone really tamper with the data intentionally? I just don't see any other explanation.
Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise.
Sure. What do you need?
I need someone to go talk to Davis Wilson. He isn't speaking to me. None of the security folks are, actually.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city? Well, Davis Wilson is pretty angry about it. I suppose I should have expected that, but now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me. At all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all.
What's wrong with the data?
Kinda everything. The timing of the results, the strength of the signals. I did a lot of research on the Ashta before I started this project, and none of it lines up like it should.
Maybe your tech isn't working properly.
No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look, I know I screwed up here. I went behind Davis's back and did what he told me not to. I don't expect him to talk to me. But this, I'm not gonna lie, it looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and accuse him of anything, but maybe someone, you I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something's going on. I'd really appreciate it.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to talk to Davis Wilson anyway. Don't know why the game already suggested that we needed to speak to Davis in the first place. But anyway, we'll get this thing done. It's just over here anyway. I'm not sure if there's any persuasion that's going to need to be involved here, but just in case, we might as well booze up a little bit. %, persuasion. Sure, let's do that.
People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. The Ashta do. Don't mean to be rude, but I got a lot of things on my plate right now, so unless this is important, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back some other time.
I hear there's something strange happening with the Ashta.
Oh, did you now? And did that perhaps come from a certain entitled so-called inventor who's caused me no end of headaches?
Keone's really worried about the results she's getting.
Oh, is she? After going off and doing exactly what she was told not to, she's concerned now? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashta for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence.
Maybe that would explain the data that she's getting.
Maybe it would, but right now I don't give a damn about her data. Now I need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me?
Yeah, I've dealt with meaner creatures than this, so I'm in.
Yeah, I've heard more than a few hunters say something similar. They nearly all apologize for it later. Gear yourself up however you need to and meet me at the gate. We'll head out from there.
Alright. Oh, and Andresia's graced us with her presence. Where were you when we were dealing with that weird alien creature? Anyway.
Alright, you ready to head out there?
Always have been.
Okay then. Just stick close to me, keep your head on a swivel, and you'll be fine. We'll be back before you know it. And maybe we'll get some answers.
Alright, let's do it. I don't know what kind of weapons we should be using here. I guess I'm definitely a pistol kind of person, aren't I? I might use this. I forget what this one's called actually, but I do quite like this one.
This is what I'm talking about. These tracks, they're all wrong. The spacing, the depth, just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going. The Ashta are clever, but they're usually predictable. These tracks don't follow any other paths I expect them to. It just doesn't add up. Looks like the tracks head this way.
There is something right there off in the
What
distance.
does your scanner reveal?
This is one of our security bots. Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashton? Why in the world? Shit, you hear that? Eyes up, we got incoming. Ashton, incoming.
Easy. Easy, easy. Alright. So, a security bot has been making these footprints? What? I don't get it. Alright, do we speak
Beyond the wall
to
is no day trip.
Davis, or what's the deal here?
You know how to handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashton, they panic. Not you. Now I got even more questions. Who in the hell did this, and why?
Miss Alpin's doing? I'm sure Keone's not responsible.
No, I expect not. Someone from Aquila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over, see if I can find some more details. But while I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last. I'll meet you in the city when I'm done here.
Okay, he's just like making a dash for the city already. I didn't exactly see a robot or anything like that down here though. So I'm not entirely sure what they're talking about. Exactly. But anyway, we'll get this quest done. So somewhere over there, search the security logs. Sure. Sounds easy enough.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
Can't say I recall this place. I don't think we've been here before. Anyway. Yeah, interesting spaces that we can find around Aquila City. House of the Enlightened, not exactly where we wanted to go.
Hey there.
Okay, we have been to the barracks, but I feel like we were in the, in front of the barracks, but we've never actually been inside. Perhaps. So, people are cool with us just waltzing in here, or what's the deal? Okay, yep. I assume no one's going to be annoyed at us for looking at the computer. I'm sort of just looking around as well. Alright.
Hey.
Patrol notes. Small pack of Ashta on North Ridge. Another fight at Aggie's. 2 people in lockup until they sleep it off. Little Miss Emily caught an actual pickpocket. Gave her a sticker. Didn't go over well. I'm not 6, she said. Almost had a shootout by the spaceport. Not quite sure what was up with that. No one's pressing charges. Equipment checkout. Repaired sidearm, Wilson D. Canteen, Wilson D. Baton, Levita Q. If anyone can find Almedo's helmet, there will be a reward. It has a picture of his son in it, so it has sentimental value. Okay, robot updates. Last entry, Kirkland B. Data corruption detected. Okay, this Kirkland B is suspicious.
No funny
Okay.
stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Time to head back. And do we need to have a chat with Keone at this point, or are we going back to Wilson? No, I guess we're confronting this
If it weren't for the walls,
Bailey.
the whole town would be an Ashta buffet. Oh, hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
He's not going to be happy when he hears you're the one who sent that robot out there.
Oh, no. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much, and it wasn't supposed to break down.
I'll ask Davis to go easy on you.
It won't matter. I really screwed this up.
You could at least be thankful that leniency is being offered.
Alright. So, that's it. Seems like a very light pep talk, you know? Didn't need to persuade anyone or do anything like that. But we are going back to Wilson? Bailey? Davis. Davis Wilson. Nice soft landing there.
Whoever sabotaged the robot is in for it. The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did? Know who's responsible?
You know what? She deserves a bit of a break. She was doing it out of, you know, well, not pity, but she had good intention to do it. Look, the computer logs were corrupted. No way to tell who did it.
Just my luck. My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much, but not made of money around here. You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well, it might prove useful.
Okay, here you go. He's coming around a little bit. Just a little bit. So, false positives. Leader of the pack. Wait 24 hours. UT. And then we talk to Keone Alpin again. Alright, cool. Well, we don't need to do that right this moment, obviously. So, I think it's time for us to just continue with our exploration. So, we were sort of exploring around this area before, right? Yeah, Alpha Marais or whatever, Beta Marais. I'll go to Beta Marais.
Board's all green. Successful jump.
Alright. I mean, There's some points of interest here. Ooh. Hang on a second. This looks kind of interesting. Neurodyne Botany Laboratory. I mean, that's a very unique name, so we might as well land there and find out what's going on. And, you know, if it turns out to be nothing, then we'll move on. A decent looking planet.
How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay, but I'd be...
Greetings, Captain.
Oh, look at that. Is that thing... friendly? Flocking leaf strider filterer. Okay. It seems like it might be friendly. Apparently we can take stuff here. I don't know if that means that this place is abandoned and therefore the loot is all ours, or what's going on exactly. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of animals sort of just doing stuff.
Do you see anything useful?
Neurodyne Botany Laboratory.
The
Cool.
overwork here suggests no one is taking care of this place.
No one's taking care of this place. Okay, right. I guess maybe it's been overrun by the local fauna. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A swarming eggback.
Come then. Meet your death. Now you'll bleed. Good one. I cannot wait to kill you.
Goodness me. Alright. I mean, I had no choice there. They were just pretty much swarming us. But if these things are not really hostile, I'm not gonna kill them for no reason. Yeah, a lot of them seem to be just minding their own business. Curious though. Curious about this area. So hopefully we'll find a few slates and stuff. Learn about what's going on here. Plant Research Laboratory. Ooh, okay. Slightly flooded in here. Just a tad. Wow, look at this. Very interesting indeed. A swarming bright cage. Okay, well, I guess these things are gonna be hostile.
And I thought the outside looked bad.
Pretty much, spider-looking things. Not a fan. Not a fan. That's not what I want. I want sense star stuff. I think that should help us a little bit more. Yeah, this must be some kind of a lobby area. Or it was a lobby area.
Seems local fauna has been nesting here.
Ah, you don't say. I mean, you'd question, you know, how long this place has been abandoned. Yeah, quickly switch to anti-grav.
Bring it.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
You know what? I've just realized how much ammo we have for this weapon. Why is it so hard to find ammo for this weapon? I'm gonna switch back, guys. This definitely makes a lot more sense. Oh, actually, we don't have a lot of ammo for this either. Maybe I've just been going ham on it. Right, well, in that case, we're gonna have to use something else, obviously. With a bit more ammo to spare.
Did you hear something?
Alright, I sort of want to backtrack a little bit. Because I feel like we may be missing some stuff. There's a whole bunch of scientists here. DG pick, I'll take that. Haven't used our revolver in a very long time. I don't really know if this revolver is any good, to be honest. I've been keeping it because it is a unique revolver, but perhaps maybe I do need to switch back to like a normal Razorback. Head of research. We can learn a thing or two. Any slates lying about? Or computers that we can access? Yes, this place seems devoid of any explanation so far. Uranium there. Here we go. Experiment Terminal 1, or Experiment 1 Terminal. Pre-lab report. Water composition, humidity, and temperature seem to be minimal factors when considering growth rate. So long as adequate measures are met, fluctuation has little impact. While day length and availability of light clearly influence reproductive season, The variance we see in specimen mass sampled from our different test sites appears to be determined primarily by the diet of local herbivores. This claim is supported by numerous observations, though results are still inconclusive. We suspect that the impact of their droppings on soil pH, moisture, and overall molecular identity is statistically significant. Maximizing growth of local flora for industrial and commercial use is the end goal of this experiment. Experiment 1 statement. Follow up on recent discovery of using composted fecal matter obtained from local herbivores specimen and their impact on time to maturity, or TTM, of selected plant-like reproductive cycle. Determine if specific compounds are responsible for accelerated growth, or if it is necessary that the fertilizer have the entire nutrient profile. Experiment 1 results. A unique compound derived from sulfanilamide appears to be the key to approximating an ideal biome for this particular specimen to thrive in. When crossing a specific saturation threshold, we see polymerase chain reactions, PCR, occurring at 3 times the standard rate. This impact on substrate level phosphorylation and consequently cellular respiration is remarkable. Jeez, difficult word that. We suspect that means the corresponding creatures' access to food sources may fluctuate based on local availability. This would explain the potential for such great variety in the size we see of these mature plants in different geographical locations. Remote security door control. Let's get it open. I mean, surely at some point an experiment has gone wrong, and that's why things are the way they are right now. They haven't exactly explained why things have gone so wrong. Alright, let's see if we can try and get through here. Doesn't seem too difficult.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Don't worry, Andrasia. Everyone's dead. Didn't really need to pick up any of that stuff, but anyway. I could always shift stuff to Andrasia if I need to. Yep, there's a few more of those hostile bugs. Along with some non-hostile bugs, actually. Yeah, they seem to be fighting each other. Those swarming eggbacks. Alright. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna find anything else interesting here. Hopefully we'll find a few more entries. But so far, it's just a big old lab. Experiment 2 Terminal, maximizing growth of local flora for industrial and commercial use. Okay. Well, it's the same experiment, I guess, or the same goal. Experiment 2 Statement, further investigate the capability of the recently discovered compound for use in commercial farming, using elevated levels of the nutrient to alter levels of water, light, and temperature. Experiment 2 results. Fluctuations in water and temperature yielded no observable impact on behavior. We have discovered that the compound increases the organism's ability to utilize greater exposure to natural light. Observing the process by taking a tissue sample to examine under a microscope, we appear to have pinpointed the mechanism responsible for excessive growth. Heightened levels of carotenoids were detected, and additional vacuoles had developed in the leaf tissues, composed almost entirely of accessory light harvesting pigments. We conclude that bioavailability of the compound circulating within the organism's vascular system directly correlates with growth when paired with an alleviated exposure to natural light. This discovery is astounding. Experiment 3 Statement. Sulfanilamide bonds with carbon chains in the animal's digestive tract to create a unique compound. We have no means to replicate this process, so we must use the compound derived from our organic source. It will be extracted and purified through the process of recrystallization. Recrystallization is the most common method for purifying solids. The concept is to use a solvent in which the desired product will readily dissolve when heated, yet is also insoluble at room temperature, allowing the recrystallization. By isolating our compound, we hope to prove our expected potential of this compound and its applications as fertilizer for local flora. Please follow the steps in the procedure. It is paramount we adhere to the schedule. Experiment 3 Lab Notes. Place 0.3 grams impure sulfanilamide in 10 ml flask. Add 6 ml solvent, 95% ethyl alcohol, and boiling stone to second flask. Heat until almost boiling. Add enough solvent to cover crystal, then heat until reached a gentle boil. Continue adding solvent to replace evaporated solvent. 0.25 milliliter increments. Keep swirling on and off the hot plate until all solid is dissolved completely. Remove flask from heat or cover with stopper or scratch. Bottom with rod. Let cool to room temp. Etc., I guess. Let's open this door. There we go.
Yes,
Granger
me?
seems stuck. You're gonna be following me or what? What's the deal? Yeah, he's following now. Hopefully. Alright, hoping for a little bit of extra loot. worthwhile loot. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, I feel. Maybe the back line instead. Alright. I might exit that. And you know what, guys? I'm probably just gonna leave that, to be honest. It's just another weapon, and likely not really anything special, so... Man, this one is a master level, so... this might be a bit more of a challenge, even. Goodness me. Okay. That seemed a little easier than the other one, to be honest. Alright. Grab that. Alright. I think we might call it an episode here, guys. So, obviously we're not done with checking out this area just yet. There's probably still a little bit more to go. Still seems to be a bit of a mystery as to what happened in this place in the first place. You know, why has all of the flora and fauna taken over? Is it because of this strange compound that they were working on, and perhaps maybe it's just, you know, over-fertilized some of the plant life here, and therefore the plant life is sort of just taken over? Who knows? Anyway, hopefully we'll discover it next episode. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.